All right, let's see the standings for us, or where we are going into Week 11. 10 chances to win. Brown is 6-4 with 18 points.
A blowout.
LT's got 7 points with 3 and 7.
He's waiting. I'm anticipating. I'm nervous.
I think they're going to be underwhelmed.
And I'm 4-6, but with only 6 points. Some early layups for me there. So being dead last, I will go first. When you suck at something, like I suck at this,
right?
I'm going to go to an institution that has spent most of its football life sucking.
Kansas.
Wrong. But you're going to get there soon.
Vanderbilt.
Wrong. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Rutgers. I'm going to wear the Scarlet R this week.
I like it, Jimmy.
I like it, man.
Plus 10.5.
Good call.
At Michigan State. Going with Greg Schiano, good coach. They had Michigan down 17-14 at home this past week. Michigan State, not as good as Michigan. Rutgers on the road in East Lansing. East Lansing reminds me a lot of Piscataway, New Jersey. Seems two places I don't want to go. Rutgers plus 10.5 at Michigan State. I think they win the game outright.
What's your Scarlet R stand for?
It stands for
Rutgers.
It stands for rough season of picking. Rough season.
The McGraw
Raunchy
dog.
picks. Yes.
I'm going to go back to Old Faithful.
Oh, look at him, man. He's found a drawing he likes. He's going to stick with it.
It's impressive.
No,
it's a
I
good one.
liked this before. Before I even thought about my drawing, I like Louisville a lot. They've won 4 consecutive games. They're taking on Clemson.
You want to color it in?
Yeah, I can
Add a
color
little
it in.
color?
You
You
want
have something to do the rest of the show?
You have a few minutes here.
No, I think Louisville, I think they've got an outstanding opportunity to give Clemson back-to-back losses. I don't remember the last time Clemson lost back-to-back games, but I think we can see it this weekend.
So you're riding with the Louisville Cardinal. Is what that is? If you're listening or watching at home and did not know what it was.
If you saw it, you know exactly what it was.
Yeah, you did. All right, so that gets us to the top of the heat. Upset alert time. The guy who's leading the way. Let's turn it over to Ryan. Should we all go like it's Stephen A. Smith? The other day, Michael Irvin was on a rant, and Stephen A. and the other guy were both. They kept doing cutaways, and they had the same image in the triple box. They just kept doing this.
Just staring.
Well, the other guy just ranted for like 7 minutes.
I'm not going to rant.
All
Scott, if you don't mind, I hate to do this to you, Scott. Could you put the standings back up on the screen for the people to see them? I need to. So 18 points to 7. So Dunaway, you came up with a scoring system here. How do you get to 18 points, Jim?
You get 1 point first off.
I think it's a complete ripoff of Game Day.
Okay, Lance.
You get not exactly.
Yes.
I wish I'd used theirs, but you get 1 point if your team covers or if it's under 6.5 and you win.
Okay.
If it's over 6.5
Right.
and you
You hit it and you get it outright.
if you cover, you get 2 points.
Yep.
If you get it outright, you get 3 points.
So 6 wins, 18 points. What's 6 times 3, Jim?
That is 18.
That's 18 points. That's how I've got. Thank you, Scott, for the standings. That's how I've gotten to 18 points. Is you swing for the fences in this, right? You go big or you go home on the upset alert. Now, last week, a lot of people laughed at my upset alert. I did the reverse Fran mine. We talk about franning it up when a coach is thinking about taking a job and he performs poorly at his game because he's focused on taking that job. I said, nope, I'm going to go with a reverse Fran mine, and I am going to take Hugh Freeze and Liberty. Did anybody watch that game?
I did.
Did you, Lance? It was on SEC Plus.
Yep.
I did not.
You didn't watch that game, Jim?
I watched the highlights.
Liberty was catching 13.5. We call that a max bet here on the show, 13.5. And I said, Liberty is my pick. And Dunaway goes, pff, Lance, you were out. So let me reenact it. Pff, blowout.
Yeah.
Blowout.
100% thought Arkansas would blow them out.
Blowout. 13.5 points. Rockstar, how many of those points did I need? How many, Rockstar?
3, 2, 1. Actually, you didn't need any of those.
Yep.
You need them.
Rockstar, you created a new character last week, I'm told, on the Rockstars Playhouse. What was the character you created?
Oh, it's somebody I've heard of called the Brown Bandit. Oh, no, he's here. Oh, no, he's
Guess
here.
who's back, baby? Guess who took a week off? But guess who's back on the show?
Oh, no.
Huh? Dunaway, who's back? Dunaway. Tell him who's back, Dunaway.
The Hamburglar.
The Brown Bandit's back. And we're going to the Big Ten.
But see, your outfit's black, and you're the Brown Bandit.
My last name's Brown, but don't tell the authorities in Vegas. I don't want them coming after me.
It's confusing to me.
Well, the Brown Bandit's back. We're going to the Big Ten. We're going to A game that involves who was one of the sexiest storylines of the Big Ten. What?
Before you get really into this, can we lose the lights? This would be better if we just had like.
Scott can do anything we
turn
want.
the lights off, Scott.
And what's it going to look like?
I don't know.
That's not a good look.
No, give me his tight shot.
All right, we'll go tight shot.
See what he looks like in the tight shot.
Yep.
Oh, I like this better.
Yeah.
The Brown Bandit. I'm right here.
Hold on.
Your flashlight on your phone.
Are you endorsed by Puma?
Okay. Now wait.
All right.
Give me a little brown tight
Oh
shot.
my gosh, Dunaway, could you overproduce this anymore? That's not working.
You're making it
worse.
cheesy, Dunaway.
Yeah, Dunaway.
yeah. Don't cheese this up, Dunaway.
I mean, I had a script here and you walked all over it. The Brown Bandit is back. We're going to the Big Ten. Illinois was one of the early sexy stories in the Big Ten. It's starting to fall apart. They lost to Michigan State. Who loses to Michigan State? Who loses to Michigan State? Bad football teams, that's who. Illinois lost to Michigan State. Here comes Purdue. Aiden O'Connell, leading passer in the Big Ten, about to play against Illinois. He's had 2 consecutive bad games. Rockstar, you know what Aiden O'Connell never does?
He never sleeps alone.
He never has 3 consecutive bad games. Give me the boiler. It's such a good photo, but we got the lights on. Choo, choo, woo, 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 woo. Sound that horn, Rockstar.
It's like a train coming at you.
Yeah, they're ding, 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 choo, choo.
Ding, 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 ding.
The Purdue Boilermakers plus 6.5 as they play Illinois. Aiden O'Connell never sleeps alone and never has 3 bad games. Rockstar, shout out Rockstar's Playhouse. Shout out Aliceville's Federal Correctional Institution, the old FCI in Aliceville.
Wait, shout out Mel Tucker's contract.
Shout out Mel Tucker's contract.
Shout out America.
Shout out United States of America. We actually talked to somebody who had done some inside the walls work at the Aliceville Federal Correction Institution. And he told us at Bud Light Game Night the other night that the women there aren't as ugly as you might think.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Lance, he actually said there's actually some hot women there.
A lot of the cartel women.
That's right.
Wow.
They do have cartel connections.
Shout out cartel women.
Shout out Mexican drug cartel.
Don't get involved with one,
So
though.
for the record, I am not interested in any of those women that are associated with the Mexican drug cartel. But shout out anyway, Aliceville Correctional Institution. The ladies there don't look like the woman from Throw Mama from the Train, so I'll take your apologies at any point, Dunaway, for making fun of Aliceville Women's Correctional Facility being hot for me. Purdue, plus 6.5, Rockstar!
Yes, sir.
What do we need with those points?
You don't. Oh, you know what you do. You don't need
We
them.
don't need them! Purdue outright for the win! It is my lock of the year from the Big Ten.
The ironic thing, the hot women in Aliceville are the Spaniards, and you can't speak Spanish.
That is true. I have no way of communicating with them. If anyone from the drug cartel is watching this, no interest in your women at all.
No el
The
comunique.
Cafe Bandito. What is
I
it?
no hablo inglés.
Marron Bandito.
Yes. Gringo married. Gringo married.
I colored my cardinal. By
That's
the
a
way.
pretty good cardinal.
Oh, you
Lance.
did well.
You have found your calling.
Yeah, I thought you were going to have to do it in the commercial break. but
No,
you had plenty of
no,
time
man.
there.
You found
might
your
wanna
calling.
Save that.
Yeah.
The best is gonna have to awkwardly take the costume off. That's the best part for me.
Why?
Yeah, just
For the Brown Bandit to unveil
just to
himself? Not on
undress.
camera.
Not
No,
on camera.
Not on
Oh, yeah.
camera.
Yeah, too bad you're not single. At Aliceville, if you had a,
And none of the Hispanic
they'd be like,
females,
keep the
Lance.
mask on, keep
Yep,
the mask
no,
on.
Not the
Bandito,
Hispanic.
Bandito.
Nope. Not interested, Lance. Cartel women, no go.
Yeah. El Meron Bandito is what Lunsford is saying.
What does that mean, Lunsford?
What's the Brown Bandit in
Married.
Spanish?
I think it's the married bandit, right?
That's the married bandit. El Marino
That's the Brown-
Bandito.
Brown-
Brown
To color
showing
brown.
that Rusty says Brown showing the wedding band has right now Aliceville Correctional Facility is rioting.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you just have a pen pal from there?
I'm all for it. Tell them write me a letter, man. We'll read it on the show.
Yeah. Tommy says, is that a euphemism? You colored your cardinal?
Took me a while, but I got it going.